Have you noticed the key thing all these big editors like Yanksksks, CatchTheEdit all use in their most viral edits? 3D text? I just started editing on After Effects a month ago. How am I gonna learn that? It looks too hard. Whoa, calm down. It's actually way easier than you think. Because in this tutorial, I'm gonna show you 3 different viral 3D texts all these big editors use to go viral, so you can finally get out of your flop era. First, begin by installing these 2 things shown on screen. The Element 3D plugin, which will be our main text source, and these 2 packs, which have the already made 3D text effects we need. If you don't have or know where to find them, then just join my Discord server and ask in the editing help channel. Once you have everything installed, open up your edit project and begin by making your text. Don't add any sort of animations or glow effects because they aren't going to apply to the 3D text. Just type in whatever you want the text to say, mess around with the capitalization if you want, and add a cool font. Once done, make a solid layer by clicking Ctrl Y and just go ahead and click on OK because the color isn't going to matter. Go over here and search up Element, then drop it to your solid layer we just made. Once you click it, you'll notice your solid layer sort of disappears. But don't worry, that's normal. Go underneath Custom Layers, then Custom Text and Masks. Under Path Layer 1, click the drop down arrow on the none box and then select your text. Now really quick, just go down here, click on your text and click on the eyeball. And now let's get back to the element effect on the solid layer. Click on the scene setup. It may take a couple seconds to load, but eventually you'll see this. Next, I want you to go up here and click the extrude. And wow, look, you can see your text now. But we need to make it look good, so let's start by making the base of the text with a little bit of bevel-ness to it. Go down here and put the bevel copies to 2. Now click on this arrow and click on the bevel 2. Go down here and change the bevel size to 4. Go back up here and click on bevel 1. Change the extrude to 2 and expand edges to 1.5. My dumbass mistyped 1.5 and it came out as 1 instead, so it may look a little off, but put yours to 1.5. Hop over to this presets tab and go underneath environment and then V1 environment. Scroll down until you find lobby and apply it. This is going to make the 3D text look a lot cleaner and have a cool lighting to it, which will look so good with the bonus animation I'm going to show you. We now have the base of our edit done. Now from here I'm going to show you 3 different 3D styles. For our first text settings, go underneath materials, Pro Shaders 2, concrete, scroll all the way down and turn your text a little bit around as I do. And drop the concrete wall SQU to the outer layer, aka the back layer. Now go over to the metals and scroll till you find metal grunge dirt. Now drop it to the inner layer, aka the front layer of the text. Once you've done that, click the OK button and look, you made your first 3D text all on your own. Now from here I want you to save that effect as a preset so you can use it for later. And now let's move on to the next text. We're starting from scratch again and make the base text again with the stamps shown on screen, and then come back here. Now click on the presets tab, go underneath materials, Pro Shaders 2, translucent, scroll down till you see green glass, and apply it to the inner, aka the front layer. Go up here and make sure you have it selected, and click on this tab right here. Change the reflectivity to a brighter green. Now go back down here and scroll down till you find crystal raw. Turn your text around a bit so you can apply it to the back, aka the outer layer of the text. Go ahead and click OK and save that as a preset. And we will do the final, in my opinion, the best text. You're starting from scratch, make the base again from the timestamp shown on screen and come back here. Go underneath materials, Pro Shaders 2, metals, and then scroll down till you find metal crusted 01 and apply that to your back/outer layer. Scroll up a bit till you see metal gold dark and drop it to the inner/front layer of the text. Go ahead and save that to the preset, and lastly I'll show you how to move it around and make a basic animation. First of all, I'm going to show you how to do some basic movements. Go under Group 1, Particle Replicator. By moving these position X and Y values up and down, your text will also move in those directions. Then if you go underneath Rotation and mess around with the X, Y, and Z rotation, the text will start to rotate. Now let's make a basic animation. Go underneath Group, Particle Look, Multi-Look, and click on this check mark. You'll have all these layers pop. We're going to make the intro animation first. Go to wherever you'd like the animation to stop, and keyframe all of these. Let's go to the beginning of the solid layer and change the X rotation to 20, Y rotation to 40, Z rotation to 60, rotation radius to 350, and lastly displace to 3. Click U on your keyboard so we can see all the keyframes. Select all of them and click the F9 button on your keyboard. And make the same graph as I do onto all of them one by one as I'm doing here. Once you finish that, you can go ahead and make a light opacity animation too if you really feel like it. Now let's make the outro animation. Go to where you want the text outro animation to start, keyframe all of them like this. Now go to where you want the animation to end and put the X rotation to 110, Y rotation to 125, Z rotation to 100, rotation radius to 280, and displace to 3. Go ahead and easy ease and copy this graph I make and repeat it with all the keyframes we just made. And lastly, I'm going to show you a little basic glow effect. Go ahead and trim down and pre-compose your text to the length you'd like it to be. Duplicate it. Go Go ahead and add a deep glow effect to the top layer. Mess around with the settings so you like how it looks. And then go ahead and apply a drop shadow to the pre-comp underneath it and mess around with that too. And now you have 3 awesome 3D texts to make your edits look so much better. But wait, you don't have a good panning, do you now? Find out the panning settings I use on most of my edits right here.